All right, Congressman. You said you'd be rather saddened if you didn't finish in the top 3 at Ames. What do you expect? What's a good finish for you this time?
Well, in the top 3. That's what I would hope to do, and I expect to do it. But, we don't know exactly. Nobody knows. But things are going well, so I expect us to do well.
You said that young people know they will inherit the debt. How do you plan on getting them to turn out for you in the Iowa caucuses this year?
Well, it's a little difficult when they're not in college, because when I come here and they're in college, we get good crowds out. But, still in a crowd like we had today, there were a lot of young people there, and they're energized more. So, and a lot of them are on our mailing list. So we do it through emails and direct phone calling.
You were considered the godfather of the Tea Party movement. You had this huge movement in 2007, 2008. Many people miss it in the mainstream media as well. This primary, there are other candidates who are claiming they have Tea Party support as well. How will you convince those voters who the other candidates claim are Tea Party types to come back and vote for you in Ames and then follow through and vote for you as well in Iowa?
Well, I don't look at that as a project. I just have to keep doing what I'm doing, and history, will bear me out that when it all started. But I don't like to be claiming too much, and I don't think others should do it as well. I think the people can sort that out.
So how will you convince them to say this candidate or that candidate doesn't share the same values as I do, and you should vote for me instead?
Well, the only way I can do it is counteract it with my beliefs. And today, in that talk I gave today, I explicitly explained my position on foreign policy, monetary policy, the Patriot Act, personal liberties, and it's different than the other candidates. And I think most of people will come to realize that they're closer to the establishment, they're closer to the status quo and neoconservatism.
Final question for you. You said the August 2nd date was an artificial date that these guys just wanted to get on their junkets. Was that a date created by the Treasury officials or the Obama administration? What made you think that date wasn't the arbitrary date?
Well, it was created by the Treasury. I think it was created because that was nearing the date when we were going to adjourn for the summer. But there's nothing magic about tomorrow or the next day where they couldn't have written some checks. They bent the rules already. They're about $75 billion over the actual debt limit. So they said, well, we'll move this money around here. And just think of what the Fed has done. They've spent these trillions of dollars bailing out other countries. Don't you think they could have found a little credit here and there to tide the Treasury over? So it's really a distraction more than anything else.